Today I am back with another lesson on the be forms in English. Be forms, also called as a secondary verb or also called as a auxiliary verb. It can also be named as a secondary verb or the auxiliary verb. Remember, in English, a sentence is not complete without a verb. The sentence will need either a main verb or an auxiliary or a secondary verb. So let us understand the be forms in English. In the present tense, we have three be forms. Here is, am, are. In the present tense, we have three be forms. Is, am, are. Now let us understand how these be forms are used. Let us start with the pronouns. If I am taking the pronoun I use the be form am. See this be forms is, am, are. I will be used only for the pronoun I. Only for the pronoun I. Whereas is will be used when you are going to talk about a singular thing. And are will be used when you are going to talk about a plural thing. Is used for singular, am is used for the pronoun I, and are is used for the plural. Singular means one and plural means more than one, that is many. Now for the pronoun I, as I told, it will be taking the be form am. For the pronoun you, it will take the be form are. We are. They are. He is. She is. It is. So here I is going to take the be form am. You can be used in the singular as well as for the plural, but we take the be form are, whether it is irrespective of whether it is in the singular or the plural. We means many of us. So we take the be form are. They, many of them. So we take the be form are. Whereas he represents a single person. So we take the be form is. She again represents a single person. So we take the be form is. It again represents a single thing or an animal or a bird. So we take the be form is. These are for the pronouns. But when you talk about the third person, for example, when I say cat. Cat is a single thing or a many animal? It's one unit, that is one animal. So we take cat is. It's because cat is a single animal, we take the be form is. Whereas if I take the word cats means more than one, it can be 2, 3 hundreds. So we take the be form are. If I take the word again, book. If I take the word book is either singular or plural? Singular. So you use the be form is. Whereas books means more than one. So we make use of the be form are. Now come to child. Here many of us make a mistake. Child is for singular. Usually we tend to say children, also child we say for the plural. Child is for the singular, whereas for the plural we make use of the word children. Most of us make the plural of child as childs, which is wrong. So child is a single person, so we make use of is. Child is a single person, so we make use of is. Whereas children means more than one person, so we make use of are. So in the present tense, we have three be forms, and what are they? Is, am, are. Is used when you are going to talk about a single thing or a single person. Are is used when you are going to talk about many persons or many things. Whereas the word that is a be form am is used only for the pronoun I. And for the single, wherever you have the singular pronouns, we make use of is. Whereas, wherever you have the plural pronouns, we make use of are. We consider you in both the singular and the plural, but we take the be form as are. I hope you are clear with the usage of the be forms is and are in both the nouns as well as the pronoun. Is used for the singular, whereas are is used for the plural. And am will be used for the pronoun I. Can we try out these be forms with some examples? Chairs, monkey, tables, feet, children, books, uncle, legs. So we had learnt about the usage of the be forms in the present tense. Let us understand the be forms in the past. In the past tense, we make use of only two be forms, that is was, were. In the past tense, we make use of only two be forms, that is was and were. Was will be used when we talk about a singular object or thing, and were is used when you are going to talk about the plural. Was for the singular and were for the plural. For example, again when we start with the pronoun I, the pronoun I will have the be form was, we, were, because we will depict many persons. You, were, they, were, he talks about a single person, so we make use of the be form was. Whereas she, again a single person, make use of the be form was. It, again depicts a single person or a thing or an animal, so we make use of the be form was. So these are the be forms which are used for the pronouns. For the singular pronouns, we make use of was. Whereas for the plural pronouns, we make use of the be form were. And whereas for the pronoun I, we make use of the be form was. Now when it comes to the third person, cat. When it comes to the third person, cat. Cat is a single unit. So we make use of the be form was. Because cat is a single unit, we make use of the be form was. Cats. Cats can be many, more than one. So we make use of the be form were. If I take the word table, table is a single unit. So we make use of the be form was. Feet. Feet talks about both the legs. So we make use of were. Children. Children is a plural of child. So we make use of the be form were. So in the past tense, we have two be forms. And what are they? Was and were. Was is used when we talk about a singular thing or a person, whereas were is used when you are going to talk about a plural thing or a plural person. And when we talk about the pronouns, whichever is in the plural will take were be forms, whereas the pronouns in the singular will take the be form was. I hope you are clear with the usage of the be forms in the past as well as in the present tense. See you with more such videos. Till then, keep practicing.